Hi everyone, it's Miss Amy from Camden Public Library, and today we are going to make these cute little pocket structures, these great paper structures. So you can even decorate inside, but you could put a note inside, you could do a little mini book, you can use it as a present topper instead of a bow. It locks together if you fold it down 1, 2, 3, and then when you fold the fourth, you tuck it under that last lip, and so then it creates this great pocket. The other side is together. It is super easy to do. So what you need is a circle to trace. I'm going to use this Creative Memories circle system, circle cutting system, because I have it. But you could trace anything, any two circles, and you want 4 of the same size circle, and I'm using brown paper bag, and then I have decorative paper. So this is gonna cut 2 circles, so I have 2 circles there, and I have 2 more circles, so I have 4 circles total. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. And then my decorative paper, so I have some cool decorative paper. This happens to be it's kind of like wrapping paper. You could use scrapbook paper, whatever. I cut a circle that was 1/4 of an inch smaller, and then I cut part of it off. So see how it is 1/4 of an inch, so that I get a little 1/4 of an inch border. But when I made this one, so I had the other part of the circle left, what I'm going to do to make this is I'm going to fold each one of these base circles in half. Crease them really nice because that is going to create the square of that's going to help us create our square. Okay, so yeah, there's some folds from where the paper bag was folding, but I'm going to ignore all of those and put that right on there. Okay, so now I'm on a cutting mat. So I'm going to use this cutting mat as a helper tool. So I'm going to use the corner like this, and I'm going to line it up right at the corner and right on the edge. And I'm going to hold that there, and I'm going to open it up, and then I'm going to put the next one. I'm going to put glue stick down like this, right there. Okay, and then I'm going to use this and put the next one right into the corner and along that line so that I know that I'm getting a right triangle. Okay, so then it's going to be a perfect square. Okay, then I'm going to turn it and I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to line it up on there like that, open it up, put my glue in, take my next circle that is in half. I'm going to line it right into the corner, right along that line so that it's straight, creates a nice right triangle, just like that. Glue that one down, and then I have to do the bottom one, which is same thing. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. And that gives me nice, perfect square at the bottom. So I'm holding that on there. And this one I'm going to end up putting some on that side and some on this side because this is connecting all of them. I'm going to line it up in the corner, line it up in the corner on this side. Like, oops, that. Just like that. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I have my square. Now I need to get my circles cut. And I want my circles, my semicircles or my half circles, or partial circles, I want them to be 1/4 of an inch around. And because I already cut off part to make this, I'm using the rest of this circle, but it was a circle. I'm just going to go in a quarter of an inch from the edge, and I'm going to fold it up kind of like that, do a little crease so I know where to cut it, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut those off. Okay, right there. All right, there we go. Straighten that out, just like that. Okay, so now these are gonna fit perfectly right on there. Right, I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to glue each one of them on like that. So I have 3 cut. I'm going to cut the last one. Just like that. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and glue each one of those onto here, like that. Oops. Make sure we get it in the corner, like that. There we go. There's one. Same thing. Glue. Put it down like this. This is a great project to do together as a family. You can do this on your own. These are so fun. This is great ephemera for a journal if you're into making ephemera and art journals and things like that, with junk journals or whatever. It's really, really fun. So there's another one, and then the last one. And inside, you can put, like I said at the beginning, you can put all sorts of things. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few of the things that you can put into your journal. Your little... Okay, so here is just a simple little book structure. This is just a bunch of little pieces of paper. I stitched them together in the center, and I made 2 little kind of medallions, little star medallions to put on the end of that, just because it's cute. And then I can put my little book right inside of my structure, and it hides them. And you have to be careful depending upon the thickness. And this one I didn't put a backing on, but I could put a back right on there, so I could use anything. So I could go like that and snip it in about 1/4 of an inch, and same thing here. So go about 1/4 of an inch in like that, and draw a line, and then go ahead and snip them. So go ahead like that, and then like that. Perfect. Okay, and then that fits right on there like that. Whoops, got some tags. So in there, I'm gonna put that in there like that, and put it right on here because I don't have any more of that pretty decorative paper, but I have some strips of it that I could use to just highlight it, because I want it to kind of tie together with the front, and this is what I have left. This also uses up some of my scraps, okay, which is cool. It's always nice to use up our scraps. And there you have it. And then it kind of ties in the back, and then here's the last little piece. And I'm going to use that like this and just put it on there. And so that's the back. There's the inside, and inside I have a little book structure that I can use. And you could even glue the book structure right to the center. Okay, so I could glue it in like this so that it stayed, and that way it was literally a part of the book. I do that. Okay, so I'm going to glue it down, and that way it becomes my cover of my little book. So I'm going to glue that right in there. Whoops, let's make sure we get it where we want it. Right there. Don't let that get in there. Whoops. Okay. Glue it down. There we go. There's my book structure. That's on the inside. This is on the outside, and then I can close it. And ta-da! And you could put a little something on the outside that would hide that center or keep it closed, but it stays pretty together. So check it out. Try this on your own. Here's the other one with nothing on the inside, and this one with the little book structure that is now glued into the center. So really, really cool. I hope you check this out. Like, subscribe, share. Happy day. Miss Amy.